What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Williams. I am back for podcast number 5, AGN Checkin In. I am here with 3 inspiring young gentlemen who are gamers, serious, intelligent, fun-loving, not as handsome as me, but really good gamers. So we're going to start over here with my man. What's your name, young man?
My name is Jonathan Dumas, part of Rock Gaming. My gamer tag is Modern Day Hippie, MODERNDAEHIPPIE. I'm going to change it to a name is too long, because that's going to be spelled MYNAMES-IS-2TOOLONG.
I already forgot it.
Right. Your introduction was too long, too, but that's all right. It's a good story.
Wait, my name is Marcus McCleary. Follow me on YouTube at Marcus McCleary. Add me on PS4 at ShyKiller5. And that's just me.
You want to spell it out, Shy Killer?
I'm writing it out. You're going to put it on the website. It's going to be there.
To my left.
Alright, it's Emery Mundy. My PSN is E.Honcho, 5'7".
5'7".
Yeah, because I'm 5'7".
Not mad at that. I figured
Follow me, subscribe to me on YouTube at E.Honcho.
Alright, there we go. We have these gentlemen here today. And as you guys know, we always going to talk about some of the latest things that's going on in the city of Rochester. I want to shout out everybody who's been checking in AGN. Thank you so much for keeping your eyes on the page. Give you guys a quick update what's going on. I'm looking at a spot right now over on University Avenue. We just started negotiation talks, so please keep your fingers crossed so we can get the space. It's a 5,000 square foot spot, so it's going to be roughly double the size of what we had over on State Street. It's a really good spot. Verizon's over there, Marvel Muffler's over there, I think Burger King, Hot Shots. So there's a lot of different places to play. While you're over there, you can drop your kids off and go play volleyball and basketball. You can go play paintball or be a part of the amazing escape room. This is assuming that we get the spot now, but it's a good area. It's a nice, safe area for everyone. There's good parking this time around. We're working on the handicap accessibility, so we've got to work with us with that. Everybody who is in a wheelchair or has some sort of disability involving your lower extremities, we're trying to work on that. So please give us some time. Even if we don't have it in the beginning, it's something that we're trying to work in with the negotiations, where we'll possibly have a ramp or maybe even an elevator built in for the people in the wheelchair. So all these things are going to be discussed in the talk. So like I said, keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll get everything rocking and rolling. If we're able to lock into a contract, we're looking at reopening in August. This isn't, like I said, some of these dates are just they're not set in stone yet. It really just depends on what the numbers look like, how the negotiations go, what we can work with, what we can work without, how long we want to be locked into this area. It seems like a very good spot, so it's something that we're thinking about as we continue to talk with the people that own the building. So we're going to keep you guys updated as always. Once we get everything locked in, I will definitely let you all know what's going on. We got some tournaments coming up. What we're going to do is, in the meantime of not having the space, we're looking at running a tournament. There's a spot over on State Street, close to where I used to be at. There are some loft stuff. I believe it's the 4th floor. A young man named Hoyt, who's a photographer, he owns a very large space. So we may be running some fighting game tournaments, possibly a Madden or a 2K tournament. If you guys are interested. So we're going to be doing some different stuff to kind of drum up excitement and get people back into the flow of things, back in the swing of things. So once AGN opens full-fledged, we can have everybody together and have all the new gamers ready to rock and roll too. So today, some of the subjects we're going to be talking about is, first thing we're going to talk and ask you guys is, what got you guys in the game? So we're going to start over here. What got you in the game?
What got me in the gaming was, I was little at the time. My mom, she had a PlayStation 1.
PS1.
And
Classic.
she was playing Tekken 3 a lot. And that built off of her. I
Okay.
started playing Tekken a lot. And as I got older, PS2 came out. And that's when I got into the EA Big, the Street Ball, Def Jam.
Def Jam Fire.
I wasn't playing Grand Theft Auto. I wasn't allowed.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to play Grand
When you
Theft
were
Auto.
younger, no.
Wasn't allowed to play that, but I was sneaking.
Your older brother had it.
I was sneaking. Yeah, and I was just playing the little average games. I wasn't into the sports games when I was younger.
No?
I ain't started getting into the sports games until I turned 13.
13.
No,
What kind of got you
I
in sports? What was the switch?
I started paying attention to sports, watching Kobe, Carmelo Anthony. I'm like, they got games out that I can play as them. Because I really wasn't into ESPN anymore. I wasn't into the fighting games, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Def Jam, and all that.
Absolutely.
That's all I just got in the game.
Okay, that's what's up, man. All right. Can't be with it. How'd you get in the game?
When I was younger, I got 2 older brothers, so they older than me. So they had like the Dream, the Nintendo, Dreamcast, all that. Then once I got older and was able to have my own system, I had the original Xbox.
Okay.
I used to love that. I used to love it.
VCR, right?
Yeah. My brother had the PlayStation 1. Then we had PlayStation 2, Xbox 360. We had everything. But we were originally playing Crash Bandicoot,
right?
Jack and Dexter. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name. Jack and Dexter.
007 on Nintendo.
007. We was playing Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, I don't want no smoke.
I'm telling you,
Don't do that.
Nah, I'm not even nice at shooters, but bro, once I played that with my cousin,
you know how many fights I lost over that game?
But then also me, I was younger, so I was into wrestling. Okay. So I used to love
wrestling
before it was WWE, when it was SmackDown versus Raw.
Right.
SmackDown with Brock Lesnar on the cover,
right.
John Cena on the cover. Old ones. I used
Rocky on the cover.
I got a whooping over that game. I stole that game.
You stole it?
I stole that game.
I stole SmackDown versus Raw in 2007 from my cousin. Because I ain't have it.
You self-snitching right now.
Right. It's okay.
I'm about to say, it's the time of passing.
He got a whooping over it, so it's
I
okay.
got a whooping over it.
But
you might get nothing else,
I played a lot of games. My brothers used to have Mortal Kombat. Oh,
so your brothers got you again.
They really was. And one thing that helped me, because with video games, it opens your mind.
Right.
You gotta think more than when this is normal stuff.
Right.
A video game, because you gotta figure out, how am I gonna get through here with 007?
Right.
You gotta figure out how you're gonna get through here without being caught. You gotta do it sneaky.
Absolutely.
One video game I hate is Agent 47.
Why?
It's too much thinking.
Not a big fan of that?
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, the hack and slash, just let me get into action time?
Yeah, it's you gotta really think as a hitman.
We all different, man. Everybody likes to different stuff. Stealthy games, stuff like that. All right, before we forget, Jonte, what got you in the gaming, man?
Oh, my father.
What's up?
He gave me a 8-bit retro Sega Genesis.
Ooh.
And I used to play Eco. I used to play Sonic. I used to play Knights. My favorite game I ever had was for the Super Nintendo, and that was Jackie Chan's Super Kung Fu Adventure.
Ooh, jumping the titles, though.
Yeah, I just stay into gaming because I'm in college for computer science, and
Absolutely.
that's usually my thing to do. So,
not to interrupt, that Jackie Chan game, was that the game when he was jumping around, fighting certain people? Played that on the PS1 before.
No, it's different. It's different then.
Oh, it's different now?
It's 8-bit. It's 8-bit. Everything about it is 8-bit. You live in a castle. The princess gets abducted. You go from kingdom to kingdom.
That sounds like Mario. That's like some Mario.
Because the one I had played was his grandfather got kidnapped, and you had to go through all the people and get your grandfather.
On PS1? Close. I go back to that.
Close.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, and also Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee, that Jet Li game.
Yeah.
Fire.
Okay. Not bad at that.
Popular shooters I'm good at. Halo.
I love Halo.
Soulcom. On the
I
other
haven't
hand,
Halo. Not nobody playing that one.
No, they still play it.
What's up?
I can play some Halo.
I'm not but Halo is for original diehard Xbox players.
That's
You gotta be original. If you're not one, you're not gonna play Halo. You gotta be original.
I tried to run Halo tournament. Nothing even popped off. I didn't even. For real, usually with tournaments you go 3v3. I couldn't get 6 people to sign up.
It feels back in them Halo 3 days.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
The original Halo.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Obviously, 2 is the most popular.
After Halo Reach.
Yeah, when they started coming out with Halo Wars and all that, that's
It
when
died.
It was kind of
They made too much they made too much of a stretch to try to do things different. Because Halo Wars is something that achieved RTS fan base, and it took away from the original Halo. Because if you follow the lore of Halo Reach, Halo Wars came out, and it was a prelude to Halo Combat Evolved, and then speed up into Halo 6. You got Halo Wars 2 that's coming out, and that should be getting released later on this year too. Halo 6.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope, man. I'm looking forward to that one. I haven't played Halo in a while, but I played 5. Go through that. I couldn't get esports.
It's too esports.
I understand it because esports was taking over right now. Everybody wants to have a career. Esports. That's why Overwatch, Fortnite, all these games like
Wrestling.
I don't know. I don't know how wrestling's gonna find its
That's
That's a little different.
2K.
That's a little different though. It's okay.
But one game that didn't nobody bring up, I used to love playing the original Assassin's. I love playing Assassin's Creed.
That's great.
From the first one.
I'm not tied into it. I'm probably the only dude that ain't really either. People look at me crazy, but I never.
It's really
The
good.
story-
Except for Syndicate and
But all those
I
cut
probably
off the
play Witcher.
storyline.
To be honest, man.
Those cut off the storyline. The originals.
what don't cut off the storyline besides Assassin's Creed 3?
I'm about to say,
I was about to say.
they ain't gonna match up at all. That's what you mean. All right, well, cool. Listen, I just want to get a little insert what you guys got into. Okay, so now that we know what got you on the game, and what keeps you guys in the game right now? We'll start with you, Marcus. What keeps you in the game right now? What grabs your attention, make you say, you know what, I want to jump on that today.
They keep on. They honestly, they always come out with something new. Like where you think that this series should be over here, they come out with something new. Like I don't know how they do it because honestly, I don't know. I don't think I could create a game, but I could play them. But
Right.
so like they like when you think, oh, they finally saved the princess, so
Right.
it should be over.
Right.
No, how then a couple years later, how did the princess get kidnapped again?
Right.
Like, oh, now you gotta go through a whole new trials and tribulations to get her again. Like,
So just like having a new constant storyline is what keeps you going.
when storylines match up.
Yeah, the
Like,
storyline sells the game.
that really is what it is. If it don't match up, you're not gonna want to really play it.
What about you? What keeps you gaming today?
Just the evolution of video games, period. Because like the graphics, man, like
Okay.
they just keep
Evolving,
evolving,
right?
evolving.
You ever seen a 4K TV?
Yeah, my sister got one.
Yeah.
That thing was crazy.
You look like you're getting shot when you play the game. Like, oh!
That thing is real crazy, man. And then like sooner or later, video games gonna be played on the little helmet, and there's gonna be great
Virtual,
VR.
I don't know. People might start having heart attacks after that.
Yeah,
VR
people have seizures and stuff like that.
It's actually funny y'all mentioned that because VR is people are actually starting to accept it what it was. I don't know, you guys are pretty young when this happened.
Because VR was out back in the day.
I was about to tell you that. Back in the day, like Nintendo tried it with Virtual Boy.
Yep.
And it was pretty much like that camera, the tripod. It's like it was you put your face there. The problem was they could only do red and black. So that you couldn't get all the full colors. It gave people a headache after roughly 20 minutes of gameplay. And then it was like it was sold as like a mobile console. But what happened is they was
it was on a movie for you movie heads out there. It was with Sinbad. The first son, I think, he was playing a little video game at an arcade with
Right.
a helmet on. That's why I'm like, I always wanted that.
If you did black,
Never could get
you
it.
shouldn't have got it. It wasn't ready. But it was a prototype that opened the door up for people who are making VR headsets now with HTC Vive, with the PlayStation VR. We got a couple of that off. Some of them didn't make it, but you
The
know.
little spinoff was the Wii, because the Wii was all hands on. Like,
Right. But it still wasn't like immersing you in the world. Like, it was a next step. And it was also like kind of like the, hey, we got to ease y'all back into this. Like, how do we?
That's why
Because
they
everything
Wii
had
out.
became this for a while, right? So controlling this. So we're like, how do we get these people back into the motion city? Because Nintendo, I don't know if you guys know, Nintendo's really good at that. They're really good at getting
Nintendo
you.
was smart for making the Wii because you can exercise while playing the video game.
But they're also good at looking to the future. Nintendo's a company that failed hard out open, but they're also a company that knows how to bounce back. It's always this ebb and flow with them of like the older generation or young, because they have old guys who, like, they know what's up, but it's always tough to keep up with the young guys. Like, what y'all, what's popping in Johnson world? What's popping in Marcus world? What's popping in what? How do we reach y'all, but still keep the crowd okay? Because like myself, John, like we in our 30s, 40s, man. We like y'all teenagers, y'all young cats. How old are you, Johnson?
24.
24. So y'all some young cats, but like so we might not have the same taste in games or like what we like or even graphics wise. Like that's why they introduced them on that. So the Virtual Boy was like a big flop, and then what happened was they saw it and said, okay, well we're gonna come back to this. This is dope. So now VR, people started to immerse themselves and they're starting to understand, okay, when we put it in, we can only have it this certain length and all. Like they're playing with it, and what's happening is people are starting to accept it now. And PlayStation is a platform they put it on. I don't really think Xbox is really taking that serious yet.
Xbox, they're not going.
They have the HoloLens. The HoloLens is cut and dry. A lot of that's probably going to get announced again at E3 because they said they were announcing it to come out in 2019.
Absolutely.
and then next thing you know, we don't hear anything. They go ghost.
But the thing with Nintendo, where I respect it, they stayed true in heart to Zelda and Mario.
Well, those are your flashing franchises. You shouldn't abandon something that people like pretty much.
Everybody played Mario.
Right.
Y'all played Mario. We played Mario.
Every generation played Mario.
If you don't play Mario,
Poor Sega Dreamcast.
They have a Mario game for almost every
Poor
generation.
Sega Dreamcast.
He's a poor second Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
I remember they had Dreamcast.
It was a dream.
2K.
It was a dream.
2K is actually what
That was a Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. I didn't like 2K in the beginning. I'll be honest with you.
Oh yeah, in the beginning, no, I was all live.
Oh.
All live.
Yeah, NBA Live.
You know what happened with 2K though? They started listening to consumers.
And then they stopped listening.
And then they stopped listening.
Well, when you get big, it happens. When you get big, you think. Well, I would say this: they listen to their YouTubers, like the big guys, because they always find them in. They let them touch the game. All the glitches and the bugs, they get all that. So they listen to it. But to me, right now, this is probably Live the best chance to get back in the game.
Oh, and they
Live 18.
Live can come back.
I play Live.
Live 18, I played Live 18. I respect.
You know, it's not there yet.
It's not there.
Live,
It's still clunky.
It's a good
Live
comeback.
It's still clunky. They're trying, but it's still clunky.
If Live take like 2 years off and come back,
They tried that. Remember they tried to switch it from NBA Live to NBA Elite in 11, and they came back and took that year, and then the game was still trash after that. The
But-
NBA Live problem is they're trying to implement the same thing that worked for them in 03, 04, 05 into 14, 15, 16. It's not
The
working.
thing is, 2K be still in NBA Live ideas
Yeah.
to make it better.
That's part of the game. But like, if I'm NBA Live, this is what I do. I drop the game only digital. But then again, it comes in like the publishing rights and development rights. Sometimes you have a contract and you have to ship physical copies. So that might be something that they have to deal with. But if I'm them, I drop the digital. I drop the game for $29. That's what killed 2K when 2K started killing Live and Madden. Remember 2K? Did y'all ever play NFL 2K5?
Yeah.
One
That's the one with Terrell Owens on.
And Carrot Top.
One of the most fire football games ever. Yo,
They
listen.
had Carrot Top and they had
Steve-O.
Yeah, Steve-O.
Had
Right.
Carrot Top, Steve-O.
His
They
team
had
had
Big Black. They had the whole 9 yards.
Listen, the crib, that was my thing. Like going there and upgrade your TV and all that stuff. Listen, that game is so fire.
I just like the gameplay.
Yeah, man. I'm actually mad at Madden because they never took what worked so well for 2K and ran with it. That was my biggest gripe with Madden. And I think that's what EA was smart though. With Madden, they bought out the rights. And like, all right, so y'all just killed this with this 2K. We got to get y'all out the picture. The NBA, for whatever reason, they couldn't secure the rights. And obviously, you can see now 2K and took it and ran over. And I think that's what Madden's spirit was. Like, wait, y'all about to take this thing and run from us. We can't have that. Hey, so now getting back to the subject and talk about the video games. One of the things that keeps coming up. I don't know if you guys watch the news. I might not. But one of the things that keeps coming up is obviously we had a shooting. I believe it was Florida.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, 17 children were killed in school. So one of the things that came up is video game violence. And it's a believe it or not, we addressed it on the last podcast, but I want to get all your takes on it too, because it's something that is continually hammered on. Like, do you believe, honestly, now I'm not just saying it, to agree with the podcast, but do you believe that video games make people more violent? We'll start over here. Do you believe video games make people more violent? Yes or no, and why?
Not really, no. And I think that is because, like, you gotta understand, video games open up people's minds. Like, when people play a video game, they leave the world. They in their own zone, playing a video game. But I'm not gonna lie, some people, like people that play Grand Theft Auto and stuff, they do try to do that in the real world.
So you think they try to emulate? So video games can actually lead to violence. That's what you.
Yeah, but I don't think it makes you a sociopath.
Somebody. So you feel like that got to be in you already?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Jonte? What do you think? Do video games make people more violent?
I believe that there's a spectrum that makes a blurred line between yes and no. Because just like he said, you don't have sociopath traits by playing Grand Theft Auto, but in the same strength, your imagination is literally unlocked to this potential.
Absolutely.
Like, and in that same breath, you're pretty much gonna think otherwise if you naysay. Like, it's not the cause of gun violence. And by the way, they were wrong for telling the NRA they should have banned all guns, because if you sit there and ban guns and then somebody, Trump, declares martial law, it's over. I'm sorry, don't monetize. Please monetize this. I just really believe that people do make standpoints on what they believe in, and
Right.
then they want everybody else to pay for it. But my conclusion is, I really do believe that it's really up to the beholder. The intelligence really is up to the beholder to do what they will.
Okay. What about you, Marcus? Do you think video games make people more violent?
No, actually I don't.
Okay.
Because you said if video games make people more violent, so you're trying to say, cause I play Mortal Kombat, I could run out there and judo kick somebody in the face just cause? No.
You would know how to jump.
But how would I know that? Cause time I watched it. I'm not physically fit enough to run up and pull blades out my arms. I can't do that. I'm not Baraka. But think about it. When you want to say that, that's like saying, do guns kill people? No. People kill people. They use the guns to kill people. A gun physically cannot do it itself. If I put a gun down right there, it would not kill nobody. If nobody touch it.
Stupid people with guns.
So if you want to put it like that, you gotta have. If you can't punish everybody because one person wanted to play GTA. I'm not want to play Call of Duty, get a 10 kills, and then get an ultimate kill streak, and then want to go to school and reenact it. You can't blame anybody for that. That's him. There might have been a reason. Maybe if his parents knew that he had a problem in his head, maybe he should have been like, "Oh, nah, we're not buying this."
So you guys aren't going with the fact that you think video games are causing people more violent. You think it's really up to the person who.
It's up to you, because something can't cause you to do something. I can't make you do this.
Now, do you guys think that, like, to further Jonte's point, do you guys think that once you see it, it unlocks the potential?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you can't rip somebody head off,
But honestly, like when you see something happen in a video game, that open your mind to think, like, can I do the same thing that they're doing in this video game?
But in all reality, if you're a smart person, like why am I going to try this?
Right.
Why am I going to be Spider-Man? Why is Spider-Man climbing up walls? Why am I trying to climb up a wall? Trying to jump off a building? I'm not Superman.
I don't know about the Spider-Man thing. Because when I was younger, I thought
But you're younger.
I jump
Now,
upstairs.
I'm talking about now.
I used to think I could be any superhero.
You just put on a Batman. You just put on a Batman mask. I'm Batman.
I had a watch. I used to put pencils in my watch so I could be Wolverine.
I used to put pencils between my fingers.
Right. Yeah. Listen,
Put a band. What you call it? Rubber band on your hand.
Yeah.
And put pencils in it.
That's how. Listen, that's another. Because I realized how influential video games can be. You know, we've all experienced it. We've all felt somewhere along the line, somewhere that video games kind of shaped or how you thought or what you thought about a certain subject. That's why I wanted to ask you guys about it, because it's a real serious subject and a serious subject. Even to the point where we got the rating system. Like, I don't know if you guys know that Mortal Kombat is actually what inspired the rating system. Like, parents just like, oh my God, you can't do that. You can't rip somebody's head.
When you say finish him, when you say finish him, what's the first thing coming?
Right.
Finish him.
And it's something that parents weren't really sure about. And so I do believe that, to you guys' point, there's an aspect of it that says, all right, look, you gotta be careful what you allow people to see. But at the same token, because you gotta remember, everybody ain't being watched. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about how many kids you know like they can play a game and they ain't have no parents watching them. Their mom and dad sleep or they at work, whatever. They 12 years old. They gotta watch their 8, 9, 6-year-old brother. And so maybe to them, they haven't had anybody tell them like, yo, don't try that. Right. Did y'all hear about the kid one time go rock bottom his sister through the table and kill her? I'm saying, like, so in his head, because he watched wrestling and he played SmackDown.
The thing is, when people say that like video games cause violence, that's like them saying like how back in the day they say gangster rap causes violence.
Because then I think it can push you towards if you're not mentally there.
But yeah, that's what. So all it really comes down to is you got to be mentally strong enough to do this, to watch that,
to enter the virtual world.
Yeah, because if you're not physically strong enough or mentally strong enough, you're not going to.
Okay, so if I'm a parent, how do I handle that? How do I handle a kid who says, you know, I want to play GTA, or I want to play Mortal Kombat, I want to play a violent game?
If you want to do it like that, you say if you willing to sit down
your kids.
But no, not me. Yeah, other than question them, you sit down and talk to them about if you can play it because you know your friends are playing, I'm gonna let y'all play it. Mm-hmm. But no, this stuff that you're doing in here, you can't do it in real life. You talk to them, tell them, oh yeah, you know like, how you just robbed that car, you know, you just shot the dude and shot him out the car.
The consequences of in real real life.
So let them know if you doing this is the consequence of it.
Absolutely, I think about it. I always want to get, like I said, younger generation's view, because obviously guys my age have a view about it. But I always want to hear the new up and coming guys. Like, what do you think about that? So, moving on to the next question, something a little bit lighter. Obviously, that's a deep subject. That's a little bit heavier. But moving on, there's obviously like you alluded to E3. There's a lot of different things going on. There's a award ceremony coming up in April. So what are you guys most looking forward to in these next coming months when it comes to gaming? Start with you, Marcus. What you looking forward to?
Kingdom Hearts 3! What's up? What's up? What's up? I waited 12 years for this. What's up?
You're going to wait 14 more.
Listen, EA, can y'all please do something about the Def Jam?
Oh, that's a fact.
Please,
Remaster,
you know what?
Remaster Def Jam Fight for New York.
This middle chair. I almost let you sit in the
Please,
middle.
EA.
Please
Because Def
remaster.
Jam Icon, okay?
It was Dookie.
We want the same build as Def Jam.
Fight for New York.
Newer, it's a whole lot of rappers out. It's a whole lot of entertainers out. We want new entertainers. You know,
But
bring
you
back
gotta-
the old fighting system.
No,
Or
not only that.
a new DOA.
Imagine Lil Uzi
Yeah.
Vert.
Yeah, I'll take a DOA.
Yeah,
wait. But you can, or
I want no smoke.
what I said, or if you do, if you do the new Def Jam, you can have the originals add in.
Add on.
Like,
Make it for the next generation.
Like, cause think about it, they do it. Yeah, old version new. Put little dirt.
No,
Have little dirt.
because that would start too much.
Yeah, it would.
That'd be good though.
Cause you know, it's some.
I would watch
It's
DMX versus Uzi
Back to the
Vert.
matter at hand. You're talking about looking forward to. Please, EA Sports, start making college football and college basketball.
Most definitely. That's
They
just-
gotta pay the athletes.
Well, that's a whole different. Yeah,
You're gonna have to pay, but I feel like they can work something out. Like, fund the school, the school.
Well, players don't want their likeness used anymore. That's why
That's
NCAA stopped. Man, they figured it out. Like, wait, you making more money off of me, and I can't get a free lunch. Y'all about to kick me off my scholarship because I got 2 months instead of like.
That's
actually something that's beyond the
That's
developers.
But that's what I'm about to allude to. Like,
That's beyond developers' control. You can't really.
yeah, it's not.
I said that's right now is a pipe dream. I'm sorry, Mark.
It's a pipe dream,
I didn't do that.
but you gotta. Somebody got to drop the pipe, mom.
I feel
Somebody got to drop the pipe,
On
mom.
top of that, Death Stranding. I don't know if anybody heard of that. Hideo Kojima, that's his lead game with Del Reedus from Walking Dead and Philip Del Toro, and it's being directed by one of the greats, and it's gonna be really good. I've seen a lot of elusive trailers, and it incites me every time.
Can we get a new Left 4 Dead?
Death
Please.
Stranding.
That's true.
Can we get a Left 4 Dead?
Yo.
Left 4 Dead? Yeah. Please.
I ain't even mad at that. Yo.
Coming up with zombies, I was about to say, I heard rumors about making another Last of Us too.
Last one.
Last
There is
one
one coming out. There is one.
I'm about to say,
I've seen
yeah.
the trailers already.
That I feel like that's gonna be a pretty good one too.
I'm probably gonna leave everybody to die. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm taking on to help everything. I'm
But
sorry.
I like the newer games that's coming out. You know, the decision games with it, like.
How you feel about Walking Dead? The actual decision game. The first season with Clementine.
Yeah,
That was right,
because it made it's like your decisions makes how the end is. Like I like
Like you get to decide what path you want.
It ain't no wrong picking that game over. It's just move on with
Detroit
the game.
Become Human. That's also another one coming out for the PS4 too. It's the people who made Heavy Rain and something else. I don't remember the name of it. But you're a cybernetic cop
Heavy Rain was tough.
and you live in Detroit in the cybernetic age.
A cybernetic cop. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
You gotta refresh.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Refresh my
Bro,
memory.
Heavy Rain was like a detective, and it turned out the dude that made
Yeah, the dude, the bald head dude, right?
killed him. Yeah.
I played that too.
But anyways, you're a cybernetic cop. You live in Cyber 2077 Detroit,
Jeez.
and you're a woke police
I
cop.
respect it.
We're trying to find out what's going on with why he's a cop and why is he a robot and why can't people and robots have equality. It's really touching if you think about it because it's related to social.
Oh,
Can we get a Marvel versus DC fight game?
We gotta find a decider. We need a decider because everybody been comparing Marvel and DC. We need something that like a movie, a game, something. Finally
We gotta
decision.
get a Marvel versus.
But since we're talking about versus, they gotta come out with a mixed console, Xbox and PS4.
So you know what? They actually allowing multi-platform gaming.
Like Fortnite. What I say?
Because they get there. They try. Because what's happening is
Sony's always denying.
absolutely, and it's just like Nintendo used to make it very tough to develop a game. Sony made it very tough to work with them online. And I get it. You have your own product to establish. And Sony network used to be trash. Now the network is much better and all that. So I understand. They want their own, but like it's just too many people that. Like I'm not like I don't want to have to get a P4 if you got a P4 for us to play Fortnite together.
Right.
And now that's it. Like for Left 4 Dead, we all had to have a 360. You know what I'm saying? So if I couldn't afford to buy a 360, I'm not falling in the dark. So I do like the fact that they changed.
I'm about to say because if you get
something,
because I feel like both Microsoft and Sony, they both gonna make a lot more money.
Right.
If you could combine the PS4 or whatever the next PS5 and what's the new Xbox that they talking about?
I don't know.
Xbox. Alright, Xbox One X.
It was Scorpio.
No, that already came out.
So Xbox One X Part 2.
right. Oh, who knows?
But I'm about to say, but I'm like, if you combine them, everybody gonna buy it. Everybody gonna buy it. Oh, now I'm gonna pay against my man's that.
But it takes away from the fanboy aspect. You know what I'm saying? There are diehard Sony and diehard Microsoft. Like, you gotta understand that's a real aspect.
Yeah, it's
amongst
consumerism.
people. Absolutely.
A lot of people consume what they consume because of the way it was given to them.
Absolutely.
And then
there are people who won't touch Android because they Apple. And people won't touch Apple because they Android.
and then that might kill off a couple like games that because like there's certain games
exclusive
that
are real, man.
Yes.
I don't really care much for exclusive, but I understand the aspect that people like it. So
Well,
it's the game, man. Alright, so Jonte, you told me it was what? Kingdom Hearts? That's all you looking forward to?
Mirror's Edge 3. I need a Mirror's Edge 3. I need a Kingdom
You
Hearts
like
3.
Mirror's Edge?
I'm the best person you ever know in Mirror's Edge. Nobody can beat my
I never
times.
rocked it.
I'm nice.
I couldn't get into it, man.
Nice.
I'm a Diablo guy myself.
Nice.
I play Diablo.
Oh, if we talking like role playing, please
I'm a
bring Fable back.
RPG dude.
Fable, they need to bring that
I
back.
ain't even mad at you for that. Fable.
Yeah, pissed me off.
I ain't mad. Fable, yeah.
I had to close beta for Fable Legends, and they cut Lionhead
They
Studios.
discontinued
Yeah, shut the whole studio down.
Oh,
Silent Hill.
a new
Silent Hill.
Well, they have PC,
battle.
man. It
I'm about to say a new Battlefield.
Hey, John, come on.
I'm happy about the Resident
I
Evil
said
7.
that-
I was happy about
I feel
that.
like-
I like the new concept of Resident Evil 7.
You played the
I
DLC?
really liked it.
Yeah. Yo, I was knocking out John Baker. With that.
I really like Resident
I
Evil.
like they went back. I feel like they went back to the
If you or if you want to bring out something old that you want to make new Fight Night. There's a lot more fighters.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. It's
But-
been, what's that?
I just want to
What's
play with Deontay
that
Wilder.
boy? Yo, I was about to know. That boy is tough, man. Like when I first saw him, I'm like, this kid just talking.
Or Joshua.
Yeah. I like Deontay.
But I know the sad thing. You know they're gonna do fight. If they do that, everybody gonna play Fight Night like how they do 2K when they only play the Warriors and the Cap. Oh, I got Floyd Money Mayweather. Don't nobody even want to use that weight class. We going heavyweights. We going big.
That same.
None of y'all rock UFC? Nobody.
Oh, I do.
I'm not a huge UFC game.
I rock out with Anderson.
I don't like the new mechanics.
I rock on Rampage sometimes.
Yeah, Rampage.
I rock out with John Jones.
John Jones. Yeah, that's my guy.
John Jones is tough.
No, old boy that.
No silver guys?
I rock
He broke his leg. It was over for me.
Anderson.
Yeah, that was so ugly, man. That was
Nasty.
No, no. You want to know who I really like to use? George St. Pierre.
Yeah,
Really?
he nice up here. He nice up here. He nice. He can take some.
All I
You
gotta
don't
say
use
is EA, if y'all don't come out with a new Def Jam.
Yeah, that's a hint.
I've been waiting on this.
Write that down. Whatever you got to do. Put it on your refrigerator so you can watch, so you can look at it
I've
every
been
day.
waiting on this since I was 11.
Okay. So look, I appreciate you guys being on the show. This was really awesome. Like, yo, y'all got some good stuff, man. Yo, Mark, appreciate you.
Yeah.
You already appreciate you. I'll tell you, appreciate you.
This is coming up.
Guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I will definitely keep you guys. I will keep you guys in the loop about what's going on. Like I said, hopefully, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy yet because negotiations, things get crazy. Sometimes you think you got locked in. I thought I had a spot locked in on Buffalo Road in Westmont Plaza. And the last minute it was like, you know what? We got a couple of kids.
The new location might be like University.
The university might grab.
If you like chicken, it's a KFC over there.
That's a fact.
That's a
And
fact.
actually, when we do tournaments stuff like that, while you're waiting for your next match, stuff like that,
Little do you know, drop your kids off, you go grocery shopping for them. Price right there. All moms though.
Look, I ain't gotta tell y'all, they know things going on. So anyway, I appreciate y'all for jumping in. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. This is Chris.